Hello, I would like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty plan. It is the end of Foster Care Awareness Month. I thought I would share a little bit of my family's foster story.
Listen to this.
So my wife Erin and I thought we would probably have kids at some point. Started kicking around the idea of adopting rather than making them the old-fashioned way.
Let's do it.
I pulled a number off of a flyer at Demolition Coffee in Petersburg when I was down there shooting a story, called the number. Next thing you know, we were signed up for fostering classes, and a nice lady came to our house, and we watched some videos and did workbooks, do all this stuff to get, certified by the state of Virginia to be a foster parent, which is kind of a wild thing to think about, that they let this guy do it. So if I can do it, anyone can do it.
Just do it.
So we went through the process and we did that and we got our license. So we thought, we'll kind of let things work out the way they're going to work out. If we end up fostering some kids and they come through and move on, they come through and move on, that's fine. If we end up fostering some kids and they become eligible for adoption, maybe we consider that too. We were just kind of going to go with the flow.
Here's where the fun begins.
Our first placement came back in the spring of 17. He was 9 years old. He liked video games and he liked heavy metal. And he was with us for about 7 weeks. Some other arrangements had to be made for him and he left our home. It was very sad. He is still in the foster care system, still looking for a forever home. Every once in a while I go back and I check the website and I see him on there. It breaks my heart. Okay. So, but after him, we did respite care for these two sisters, 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there. They were delightful, and at one point it looked like we were going to adopt them. And so we got our house ready.
We've got work to do.
And that all fell through. I don't know how to describe it. We were nesting, we were preparing for them, and they didn't come. But their foster family adopted them.
Super duper! That's nice! Way to go!
And I think that's probably the best thing that could have happened for them. Again, another moment. So we kind of took a break after that. Eventually, we got that phone call that foster families get.
We got one!
Summer of 2018. We had just gotten back from vacation. A 9-year-old girl and her 18-month-old little brother. We said, okay, are we ready to get back at it and try this out again?
Do it.
We met them. I remember he's playing with toys and the girl was over at a table and she was coloring or drawing, and I believe she drew a cat. We first saw them in like the waiting room of DSS. We didn't know that's who we were meeting, but Erin saw them, and the way she describes it is, when I saw them, I knew those were my kids. I knew I was supposed to be their mom. So we watched them one weekend. They came over. I think we went to the VMFA that first weekend. Next thing you know, it's Friday, they're coming. Go pick them up, and the rest of your life begins.
Family.
Everybody moved in and we assimilated to our household and got used to each other, and that was our family. There they were. We had kids.
This is crazy.
They did become eligible for adoption. We went to court and signed papers. The judge signed off on it, and that was that. They took our last name. Our family was complete. There you go. Those are our kids. Here we are, it's 2023. They're 14 and 6. It's a strange thing to think about, but when I encourage people to consider being a foster parent, consider fostering to adopt, is that when you think, maybe I want to have kids, your kids may already be out there. Whoa. Our kids were already out there, and they were just waiting for us, and we were waiting for them.
It's
The need out there, it's almost unfathomable.
Between 700 and 1,000 of the kids in foster care in Virginia are eligible to be adopted right now.
No fault of their own. They didn't ask to be born into the situation that brought them to where they are. They did not ask for that trauma. This is where it takes a village. This is where community comes in. If you're thinking about being a mommy, or being a daddy, there are children out there who would love to call you mommy, would love to call you daddy. They need someone to let them know that they're safe, they're loved, they're cared for, that they matter. And maybe you're older, maybe you've had your kids and they've moved out, and so now you have a couple empty bedrooms. There's some teenagers out there that would love to occupy those rooms and to be a part of your family. They're out there and they're waiting for you.
You can do it!
Just consider it, just think about it. Take a pair of glasses, and when you put them on, you imagine, you look at your family with foster children in it. You just put them on and go, oh, we have a couple kids over there. That's Billy and Samantha occupying our now empty bedrooms. They're eating with us at the dinner table, telling us about their day. We're shooting TikToks together.
What's a penguin? What's an iceberg?
I couldn't imagine my life without my kids. I think on a daily basis, the 6-year-old will say something and my wife will turn to me and go, that's your kid. Your kids may already be out there. Be a foster parent.
Just do it!
Thank you. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. All right, let's go watch Fast X again. I don't need these to do that.